Everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally and further strengthen up your brain and your heart's coherence as well. Get a plant-based diet going for yourselves today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in our nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and get with alkalinity. Then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to great days. So I'm going to talk a little over trusting the process. Okay, once again, this is a very, very useful message. Trusting the process is very, very beneficial for each and every one of us because as you start to trust the process, you can get back into Tao, you can get back into universal flow, and this is very vital to our existence here, only because if you are out of flow with the universe, it makes it very, very hard to find rapid progression. Revolutionarily, okay, or evolutionary progression, and this is most definitely needed. So trusting the process is a very great place to start. What you need to understand is that life, it's like consisting of trials, right? It's like a simulation with various different trials, tribulations to follow, right? And this is most definitely something that we are all living within, okay? And we are going to go through things inevitably, okay, that we may not always desire, because it's beyond our desire. You know, desire is kind of illusory. It's like an egotistical projection onto the world, which can be disbanded or dissolved away. So most we each desire something not to happen. You know, let's say the worst case scenario, you already want this to not happen. You know, but then it may end up happening. This is something that is inevitable. You know, subjectively, there's things that is going to happen to us that we don't want to happen. Okay, but this is part of like the simulation. This is a trial for your soul. This is a trial for your soul to develop itself into a more higher entity, you know, and as it progresses, as it evolves into a higher entity, you are then able to reach the point of singularity where you're able to dissolve away your karmic path. Okay, and this basically means that you're gonna inevitably reach a point after so many reincarnations or so many lifetimes that you are then going to be able to dissolve away the karmic path in totality. You know, and this is what each and every one of us are striving for. Okay, and trusting the process is very, very vital because it allows for the acceleration of that of that evolution to take place. Okay, so each and every one of us are here on earth for this specific purpose. Okay, and this is what each and every one of us are striving for and thriving for at the end of our lives, you know, or throughout our lives. So trusting the process once again is going to allow for the acceleration of that very, very process of transcending the Maya. Okay, no matter how many lifetimes it may take, or it could take, or it will take, trust is something that you are going to need in order to be able to achieve that. All right, so trusting the process. So everything is acting in divine design. Everything is very, very divinely designed. Okay, so you can even, there's even math on this. I don't know the math entirely. I know there's something called God equations or something like this. You can get into that and then go deeper from there, and then you'll start understanding divine design. And then in that in those very realizations, as you're dwelling within these within that mathematics, you can then begin to develop deeper trust in the entire cosmic system. And once again, this is needed for the acceleration of your um, transcendence, okay, which is going to take multiple lifetimes. It doesn't take one lifetime, it takes multiple, to the point you're able to reach singularity for yourself. Then you can transcend physicality and maya. And once again, trust. You got to trust, because if you do not trust, then it makes it very, very hard, and it slows up the entire process. Let's say you're 4 lives from transcendence. Let's say something happens within your life that's very traumatic, and it just leads you to a very, very untrustworthy state throughout one of these lives. Living within that untrustworthy state can actually slow up the transcending process, but you also got to understand it's very paradoxical in its nature, and that untrustworthy state is going to also lead you to some sort of equation that is going to be very, very profoundly transcending for you, which is going to accelerate the process of transcendence on a total level, or on a total scale. But start by trusting. Okay, even if you have deep traumas or whatever it may be that is leading you to untrustworthy states, then you have to understand that inevitably you're going to go back into trusting the universe once again, because that's all there is at the end of the day, or that's all there is trust. Once again, you were born in a very, very trusting state, unconditionally trusting the universe to keep you living. Your mother was the person usually you were trusting unconditionally to keep you alive throughout life, in order to mature into a state where you're going to be able to keep yourself alive. But before that period, or before that state where you're able to sustain yourself, you were unconditionally trusting another person. So it's that same trust that you need to realize, because as you realize it, you understand that this trust is what is driving everything. And that trust, once again, it's going to very much accelerate the process of being able to transcend maya, or the world, or the matrix, or the physical. And this is most definitely what we all strive for in our individuality, to completely dissolve away the ego. Deep trust is most definitely needed in order to accelerate that process. So work on trusting the process more. Okay, you can do prayers to strengthen your trust. You can make music to strengthen your trust. You can test yourself to strengthen your trust in whatever ways that you see fit. You can do whatever it is that you find strengthens your trust to help you on that. But the truth of it is that we all have this trust already, so it's more of a realization, a state of realization that takes place in order for you to come back into living within that unconditionality, or that unconditional trust of God, or the universe, or totality of existence, along with non-existence. So being trustworthy is very, very vital to our lives. Even if you're an individual who feels as though you just cannot trust anything, or that you have trust issues that are ingrained very deep in your being, or in your physicality, or in your system, then you got to understand that these states of untrustworthiness are literally just there for you to figure something out or realize something on a grandeur scale of it, so don't worry about realizing the deep unconditional trust that can be arose within us. It's for everybody, it's within everybody, and it's what is driving everything. So nothing to ever worry about, nothing to stress. It's all already given, it's all in divine design, and it's all here to experience, and it's all happening as it must. And basically what this means is that what needs to happen is going to happen for you to realize what is needed to be realized. So once again, you can go through many different methods, many different areas, many different studies to attain to that trust, realize that trust once again, or you can use multiple. But even if you don't do it with any method, it can be realized once again just by going through experience, going throughout life. You can realize the unconditional trust within us all. So allow what needs to happen to happen. You resisting what needs to happen is just part of that illusion. It's just the illusion of control. You're trying to control it by resistance, but resistance in itself is just a futility. It doesn't actually exist. And once you understand that, it can allow you to ease up a little bit, and this can actually shift you chemically, and you can shift yourself chemically, and then you can come to equilibrium, and this can land you right in your center, where you can find alignment with God or the universe. And this is where you can begin transcending Maya. So do thank everybody for watching once again. I hope you did enjoy today's video. Drop a like, subscribe, and comment down anything that you want to add. Peace out, one love, and have a great afternoon.